I am a Ghanaian, and in my message, I'll be speaking Twi and Ewe for you to be sure where I am coming from. I am a Ghana-based lady. So many times I've been having revelations concerning the end time. But what I saw this morning left me crying from the time I woke up around 5:46 a.m. And since I don't have any other means to get to you, I think of reaching you through this voice record. In a revelation this morning, there was a very big flood, great one, of course. And in the flood, even though there was flood, people were not dying. Then there were 4 links to a center. Then in the center, or let's say that junction, that 4-linked junction, I saw a very tall angel standing in the midst, or standing in the center of that link. But the link wasn't just an empty link. It was a link with flood. So the angel was standing very tall. So in the flood, people were swimming to the angel for help. But whenever the people get to the angel, he pushes them away. I saw policemen, military men. The people I saw in uniform are the police that were crying, stretching forth their hands for the angel to rescue them. Even though people were many, but I saw more policemen. So whenever they stretch forth their hand, the angel will push them away. Anybody, not only the police, everybody that was in the flood. Then they were begging for help. They were crying. Some were saying, have mercy on us, have mercy on us. Please help us. Then what I heard the angel say was that, I have given you so much time. What did you do with it? What did you do with it? But the flood that linked from where I was standing, that even though it was flooded, but it was very clear, the water was clean. I couldn't move. I was standing in the flooded water, but it was still, the water was still, but cleared. So where I was watching from, the angels was asking them, the time I gave you, what did you do with it? The time I gave you, what did you do with it? So he was pushing people away. But what happened is that even though it was flooding, nobody was dying. Okay, then after that, the angel walked towards me and said to me, tell them they have no time. Tell them they have no time. I say, tell them they have no time. So after he told me this, he tapped me, then I shaked from where I was standing. Then he said, come with me. Then I moved with him. We got to another place. Then it was as if a lot of pastors were having gathering. It seemed like a meeting. They were having a conference, something of that sort. But full of ministers, pastors, like workers in the church. Then he said to me, you see these people, many of those pastors have failed me. Many of these pastors have failed me. Many of these church workers have failed me. Many of these people have failed me. Tell them they have failed me. The church has failed me. The pastors have failed me. Many of them are leading my people astray. The sheep I have given to them, the sheep I made them shepherds over. They are leading the sheep astray. Some of them are leading the sheep astray. They are condoning evil in the church. They choose money over my word. They don't rebuke the youth again. Tell them they have failed me. So when he was saying this, I started crying. Then I said, tell the churches, tell the leaders, tell the workers that they have failed me. But then they don't have much time. Then from that scene, he carried me and we got to another junction where it was as if it was a roundabout, many road linking to a roundabout. Then he showed me that the angel became very, very, very tall. But to the level his tallness got to, I was tall and I was at the same height with him. Then he said, look at these people. A great multitude of people. People were just running helter-skelter. Then he said, you see these people? These are my sheep. Instead of them sitting down, seeking me in my word, they rely on the shepherds which are leading them astray, which are not teaching them the right thing. Some even don't believe anymore that I exist. Some even don't believe anymore that there is an end time. When he was saying this, the angel started crying. Then he turned again to me and said, tell them they have no time. Tell them they have no time. But remember to tell the churches they have failed me. Remember to tell the pastors, the leaders, that they are running after their own education qualifications. They have failed me. They have failed me. They are leading my people astray. They are not teaching them what I want them to teach them. Now, people don't even believe I exist. People don't even believe there is an end time. Tell them they have failed me. Then my level with him reduced. Then I saw myself on my knees at the roundabout. And I was crying. I was crying. I was crying. I was pleading. I was only saying, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. Then in the course of my crying, I woke up. When I checked the time, it was 5:46. Beloved, I don't know when I will get to your church. I don't know when I will get money and say this on a television. I don't know when I will get money to say this on a radio. But please help me through this link. Let us share this message. Are you a worker in your church? A dogola in your law first solima. Will you be a ye juma or one sorry ana? No, wait a ye juma, not a juma no yan is saying. Share this message. If you cannot go before your pastor to tell them the truth, send this voice record to them. I beg you. The Lord is saying the pastors have failed him. The church has failed him. The leaders, the workers have failed him. Please. Let's do this together. Let's do this together. Because we don't have much time. much time. If someone wants to hear the truth, if they doubt you, give them my number. My number is 0240 688 250. I am ready to tell anybody what I saw if they doubt your voice message. Mele ready. Wherever you invite me to, I am ready to come to share this with your church. When you look around today, things that are happening, really the churches, the pastors, we have failed God. We have failed. We, the pastors, the workers, the leaders of the churches, we have chosen money over the gospel. We have chosen lies over the gospel. We have chosen fashion over the gospel. We don't rebuke the youth anymore. We don't correct them. The Lord is saying we have failed him. Please help me share this. God bless you. God bless you. Amen.